Happy Sunday, Sooner Nation. Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. Apologies for missing last night. Had prior commitments, weren't able to be on last night. Missed you guys last night. Welcome back. I'm glad to be back here tonight on a Sunday night. 5 nights away from the college football playoff opener. Number 9 Alabama versus number 8 Oklahoma at the Palace on the Prairie. And at this time next week, it'll probably be a little bit into the third quarter. My guess is a very tight game, and which teams can make the plays, Jay. That's what's going to happen. I mean, you heard from some players today. Weather looks like it'll be low 50s, mid 40s, a little bit of a wind.
Oh, is it going to be that cold?
At 7 o'clock at night, it's going to be mid 40s, Jay. It's not cold.
Okay. I thought it was going to be a little warmer than that. Yeah, it's cold here, Jerm. I mean, I'm sitting at, I think, 19, 20 degrees right now. I don't know what it is here in the garage, but it's chilly. It's chilly, but it should be in December. Hey, some of the guys spoke to the media today. You had Taylor Wine, Owen Heineke. I want to talk about Owen Heineke for a second because he brought up, he's trying to get an extra year, and it's not guaranteed that he's going to get it. Apparently, the holdup is Ohio State. They're counting the lacrosse season as a year. He's hoping to get that changed so he can come back for a year.
It'd be a big
if they get him
year
back.
for OU to get him.
It'd be big for him to come back. Yeah, I would agree. So I'm hopefully he can. And it might not be likely, as Ron says. I don't know how they're going to view that with lacrosse and stuff. But man, he's been a really good player.
Michael says the forecast changed. So
okay, that's what I thought, because I thought on my end here where I'm at, it looks a lot colder Saturday. Like it's coming in Saturday. Maybe it's coming Friday night. So yeah. Interesting.
Drop in the forecast there, Michael. Hey, the other thing Owen Heineke talked about, Jay, was he specifically mentioned the linebackers had a good week to 2 weeks of focusing on some things they could have done better in that game, and it's very clear what it was. He didn't say what it was, but you know what it was.
Covering the tight end.
Cuevas.
Yeah, there was, the one play, I think it was Cuevas, was that Kobe was out of position across the middle. I think that was Cuevas in that game, but
yes.
Yeah, what's up, A-Mac? Hey, they were done anyway, but yeah,
They're
is bad.
officially eliminated today, though.
You had Micah Parsons tear his ACL.
Correct.
So not a good day in NFL for star players being injured. So you had 44-year-old man playing pro football, Phillip Rivers. Unbelievable that the dude was out there even throwing the ball, and he had a pretty good game. They almost beat the Seahawks. Seahawks won, but I don't know how many starts he's going to get, but pretty impressive to come off his couch in a couple of weeks and do what he did. The Broncos are really balling, guys. 11 wins.
Yeah, high of 51, low of 30, but I just showed 56 and 38, but the wind's like 18 to 20 miles an hour, so it's going to be windy.
Yeah, I did not know this, Austin Roberts.
It's a good night for turnovers, and OU's got to stay away from that on the offensive end.
I had not heard this news about Rob Reiner. That's sad. I
did not
heard that. But what else, man? K4 is a weather forecast, 51, low of 30.
I just said that, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you got press conference tomorrow with BV and Ben Arbuckle. After that, it's here. I think this week goes by quickly. The thing that people are going to wait for, Jay, is people are ready to see that availability report, or at least see if R. Mason Thomas is practicing fully. I mean, I don't think you have to wait Wednesday to know if he's probably going to play. I mean, when they're running through things tomorrow and Tuesday, I'm sure insiders are going to be able to tell if he's at least practicing.
I don't know how much media availability will be out there, Jerm, on that sort of thing. And I think they'll probably keep it close to the vest. It'll be a game time decision and see if he plays and how much he plays. I think that's kind of what you're going to get on that. I mean, I don't think anybody's really going to know, probably. I personally don't think they're going to come out and say it. No, hey, 918, here's what I thought before the show, 918. I thought about brewing me a cup of coffee and coming out here, and I didn't. This is just straight up water. But I think if it continues to stay this cold, I will have coffee up here, because I can drink coffee at 10:30 at night, and I can go lay down and go straight to bed. It does nothing to me as far as keeping me up. So
hey,
Hot cocoa sounds pretty good.
Are we liking Mateer will be his help? Yeah. I'm thinking Mateer will be like if he had any kind of leg issue, his hands had 3 more weeks. Actually, yeah, 4 total, right?
Yeah, I mean, they've had some time.
I mean, I don't think injury. Look, even if RMT doesn't play, injuries are not going to be an excuse in this game.
Hey, if you think about it, let's be real here. Before we get to Chris here, let's be real. Game 13 now of the season. Who's in pretty good health shape? I mean, they could be way worse off than what they are.
Smitty's done his job, right?
Crystal, thanks for the super. Appreciate it. Really do, Crystal. Thank you. Says, my biggest concern against Bama, the OU offense only had 1 scoring drive where they crossed the 50-yard line, all their points from turnovers and the Satania punt return. And Crystal, those are facts. You're absolutely correct. If OU is going to win on Friday, they have to play a lot better offensively. They're not going to win the game if they play like they did last. They're not getting a defensive touchdown probably in this game. You're going to have to play better offensively to win this game, Crystal. I agree. And I know people come at me on Twitter and have to joke, Jason, you keep saying that, but they keep winning. But I know that. But
hey, the other thing is OU had several 3rd and 2s, and they weren't great on picking up some short yardage stuff. They're going to have to.
Look at this.
Yeah, RMT, full participation.
Thanks for the update, Kate. Appreciate it. And look at this. Overton, medical condition. Are we talking about Proctor?
No. LT Overton, I think. He missed the Georgia game.
I read it wrong. I thought he was.
I don't know if he's still out, but I'll tell you this.
I'm sorry. I see what he's saying now.
I'll tell you this. If there's a game I don't want to tackle to be injured, and my left tackle at that, which is the blind side, and R. Mason Thomas is back, watch the freak out, Bama. Watch out, Ty Simpson. Pin the ears back, get a lead. Which I think, Jay, could be the biggest thing is OU getting a lead in this thing. That's huge. Hey, they did it. They did it at Bama. They went up 10-0. It was first drive.
17-7.
But I think it was the first drive. OU goes down, gets a field goal, short field. They got a short field, I think, because didn't Satania run a punt right off the chute? They go 3 and out. Bama does. OU gets a punt return almost in field goal range. OU completes like 1 or 2 passes. They get a field goal. They go up 3-0, and then you get the pick 6, and you're up 10-0. Wasn't that it, Jay?
I think, yeah. I mean, the pick 6 was huge in that game. It was 17-7, though, is what I'm saying. It was 17-7 off the Mateer. The second turnover, Mateer goes in for the touchdown. Hey, Chris, I got a question, and this is
the reason you said Proctor, Jay, because you were talking about left tackle.
Yeah,
he was saying LT Overton.
Yeah, I know. I read it wrong on comments. Hey, I understand. I read it wrong. Hey, Crystal, serious question here. Tell me why.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Change it off there. Let me get back to it. Why would you be betting the house? I'm serious. I'd like to know, because the reason I'm asking is, Bama, in all reality, that first game, OU made the breaks with the turnovers, and they got those. But I understand the yardage and stuff, they outplayed them. But what has Bama done the last 3 weeks that you watch and say, well, they're hitting on all cylinders? Auburn, good first half. They could have lost the game.
They had to go for it on 4th down to win the game, Jay.
Georgia, they got dog walked.
Boat raced.
Before that, LSU was not
20-9.
So I'm just saying, what from Alabama's side do you see that they have a big advantage on? That's my question.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And I think mentality in the middle game, OU's the last 2 years have owned Bama. So there's got to be that. Hey, you create your own luck, tennis girl, okay? What happened last year in Norman, tennis girl? Was that luck when OU knocked Bama out of the playoffs by absolutely physically manhandling them? I mean, we can say one thing is true, tennis girl. OU got some breaks that first game this year. Absolutely agree with you. Not arguing that. But you are wrong, tennis girl, if you don't think OU has physically beaten Bama the last 2 times. OU has actually been the more physical team. That's a fact. You might not believe it because you're a Bama fan, but I think even Kalen DeBoer would tell you that because that's what he's preaching all week this week. All Kalen DeBoer is preaching the last 2 weeks is physicality. Why would he be preaching that? Why would he be preaching that right now? Oh, I know why. Because that's why they've been beat.
Hey, Germ. Yes. This from Sooner fan says, can you believe Alabama's playing a disrespect card because OU took a picture on their field? Well, first off, nobody should have to play any disrespect card for the playoffs. But I think what they're doing is, their people media is talking about it in Alabama, trying to get them fired up that OU. But you know what? Everybody takes pictures on everybody's fields after the game. It's not that big of a deal. The other thing is this. I can promise you 1,000% OU doesn't need no motivation. Go watch OU DNA for the last 4 weeks. The one that came out today was the last 3 or 4 week games. They've been in a playoff for 4 weeks, Oklahoma mindset. This is no different for them. Even Taylor Wine came out and said it today, said, we've been in a playoff for 4 weeks. This is another game for us in the playoffs. And listen to BV press halftime talks, pregame talks. This is nothing new.
OU feels slighted.
Friday. Yeah, nothing new.
OU has felt slighted, and they still do. I still think they feel slighted. And you know what? Talk smack about taking pictures on the field. It was a big-time win for Oklahoma. I never agree with spitting on a field. I think that's wrong, but I'm not going to sit here and say that's why Bama needs motivation. Hey, tennis girl, if Bama needs motivation because Oklahoma players spit on the field, that's a major problem that needs to be addressed with Kalen DeBoer. They've lost twice, and they've lost both games that they played him under Kalen DeBoer. I would hope that's motivation enough. Oh, by the way, it's a college football playoff game. I don't care what anyone said. It doesn't matter. It's playoffs.
Yeah, it's playoffs. Kate says, hearing some RMT full participation for a few days. X-Rob looking good, and John has been having best practice of the year.
Ooh, give me some Kool-Aid.
Ooh, let's go. Kate, as they would say on Grease, the musical, tell me more, Kate.
Tell me more. John Mateer's looking good.
And this is absolutely true, Michael. OU's heard every day they have no chance in how they don't belong. Germ, did you watch the latest OU DNA?
No, who posted it? Was it just a little 3-minute clip on OU
football? Watch the whole episode.
No, I haven't seen it, Jay.
Oh, man, BV, it's all the stuff you've heard from the Unhitched the
Wagons. It's the same stuff then.
But there was more of it, dude. That's spring talk right there, baby. I like it, 918. I like it. And Kate says, open them up. I'm jacked. Hey, let's open them up, Jerm, early. Let's go.
Let's open them up. It's been a while. Hey, guys, check out the Fan Stop, thefanstop.com. Sign up for an Oklahoma Shirt of the Month Club. This is one of the hoodies. Get on board, Jay. You got a sweatshirt on underneath that. That's from the Fan Stop. It's a new shirt design each and every month. And check them out, thefanstop.com. You can use code MarySurge25 all the way up through December 31st, and that'll get you 20% off your first 3 months. Also, there is a Sooner Surge hat as well as Sooner Surge t-shirt that you can get on there and support the Sooner Surge as well. We'll get a little bit of a portion of those sales, but check out thefanstop.com.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to open the phone lines, but I want to say also that, hey, last night, appreciate everybody. I know we would have loved to have been on here. I know 918, we were talking in Discord about it. He was at a cheer thing. I was at a cheer comp all day, and it just wasn't feasible for me to be on last night. And I know Jerm had some stuff too going late. So we don't like to miss at all, but we had to last night. Appreciate you guys hanging in there.
Hey, before we get to Corey and then Cade, it's C Squared coming up. And speaking of C Squared, we got Crystal Calendar dropping a super. Appreciate it very much again, Crystal. The main answer, without 17 points off turnovers and Bama missing a field goal, OU gets ran out of two.
But what has Bama done since?
Wait. You can't bank on that happening again. But, Crystal, you also can't bank on OU not getting any points offensively all the time. You never know what's going to happen. And OU's been constantly creating turnovers. They've created them. It's not been unforced. Taylor Wine lit up Ty Simpson and Kendall Daniels fell on the ball. But also, the play before Bowen went pick six house call, Kobe McKenzie couldn't pick up a ball. They had to turn over there.
I understand, but I understand what Crystal's saying too. I don't think
get it, but you can't bank on it.
I don't think OU's going to get touchdowns off turnovers, but they could. Hey, let's get. Let me make sure I got this all set up right. Let's get to Corey, what's up?
What's up, guys? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm not feeling good if you're
Good.
mentioning Michael Hawkins. I can tell you that.
Okay.
I saw your
Understandable. Hey, so let's get this straight, okay?
Yeah.
It's not Monday yet. It's Monday tomorrow. It's gonna be game week. I'm going to Norman's Friday. I'm gonna cheer loud after we win. I'm coming home. I'm going to play flag football Saturday morning.
In a tournament?
What? No, I play every Saturday with my with people from my church.
Oh man, I need to come play.
Yes, sir. Hey, do it.
Hey, Jay, I hooped up last night.
Hey, Jerome, we need to get you out here on Saturdays to play flag football.
Let's go do some flag football out there, Jerm.
Be a
Hey,
blast.
y'all are welcome.
Every Saturday, Corey.
Yeah.
Hey, off air, let us know where it's at, and we'll maybe see if we can come up there and play one day. I think it'd be pretty fun.
Okay, I will. Hey, Boomer Sooner.
Hey,
Boomer
thanks.
Sooner. Thanks, Corey.
Thanks,
Corey's
Corey.
going to be live at the Palace on the Prairie Friday. Hey, let's get right to Cade, who's amped up to talk tonight.
What's up, Cade?
Let's go, baby!
Let's go.
Oh,
Come
Energy on
on!
a Sunday. Let's go. Energy on a Sunday.
Let's go. What's up, guys?
How are you feeling about everything? It's been a long layoff. Always worries me about tackling, but this team seems locked in for the last month. I don't think they're going to come out flat.
I don't even know what to think, but I'm ready. Let's go.
Are you going?
I want to play tomorrow.
Are you going to the game?
I don't know. Get me on the field, though. I'm ready. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not going to the game, but I am going to go watch. I'm going to be working around Oklahoma City, so I am going to go watch the Oklahoma Breakdown live.
Oh,
Nice.
So
Now
I'm pretty pumped about
Thursday
that.
night. Is that Thursday night?
It is, yeah. Me and my buddy were gonna go, and I really didn't. I was kind of iffy, and then he was like, "Man, how many opportunities you think we'll ever get at doing this?" And I was like, "Well, you got a point. Let's go." So
where's that at?
it's at the Riverwind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man,
In
they
one
got
of the-
Cole- they got Cole
Hey, you
Cubic,
just said
Josh
something.
Pate, right?
What? What'd you
Go
say,
ahead,
Jeremy?
Jay.
I said they got Cole Cubic, Josh Pate. Who else is on?
Yeah.
I mean, they got a pretty good.
Sanford Steve, Dusty Dvorak, Gabe, and Teddy.
That's gonna be a good show.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm from Fort Gibson, so Teddy
really?
Teddy went.
Nice.
Yeah, Teddy went to my school, so
Hey,
I went to Teddy's school. How about that?
What I was saying is you said it's kind of like a once in a it's an event, and I think that's the thing. This crowd's going to be. You can't compare any crowd to what we're going to see Friday night, in my opinion. It's going to be something that you haven't seen in Norman probably before, because the people are going to be amped. Now OU's got to play well, but a lot of people did not think this was happening 5 weeks ago, and it's here. And it's again, I think it's house money.
Narrow gate, baby. Narrow gate.
Okay. Did
Come
you watch
on.
OU DNA?
Oh yeah, I watch all the OU DNAs and the Unleash the Wagon or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah.
But no, so Josh Pate, I watch a little bit of him. I don't watch all of his show, but a little bit because I drive a lot. And he actually shouted out that he was going to be at this show on Thursday. So there might be a lot of people there. I don't know.
I bet there is going to be. I bet there is going to be.
All I know, look, I'm just a messenger. I do have a small source, and what I've heard is what I've said in the chat. Apparently, John's look really good. I don't take it to the bank. I don't know. RMT has been a full participant from what I've been told, and X-Rob has looked pretty good, which is good because he's had 2 sprained knees. So,
yeah,
that's good news. If all that's true, that's great news.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not sitting here saying take it to the bank, but that's what I've heard from my source. I got a pretty good friend that plays on the team, and another source that is undisclosed, but that's what I'm hearing.
Dropping sources tonight. I like it.
I'm pumped. I don't know. I'm pumped.
I can't wait. Appreciate the energy tonight.
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
Good to hear from you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Boomer, damn sooner.
There you go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Taking Corks's handle. I love it. There are no pulled muscles. I went and hooped up some last night, Jay. I feel great today. I'm ready to play. Like I was dropping dimes like Steve Nash. Hey,
I promise you. I know people are laughing about pulled hamstrings or whatever. I show up wherever this flag football is, whoever I'm guarding that receiver, they aren't catching it. Lockdown, buddy. Lockdown.
Hey, tennis girl. Bama may be used to playing in loud stadiums, but Kalen DeBoer ain't used to beating OU because he hadn't done it yet. Oh, Boomer, Tuna, what you got now? Kalen DeBoer has not been able to beat BV. You can say what you want.
Where are you at on him with taking it?
I thought he came out and said he's not taking the Michigan.
Well, that's what he said, and they're trying to work on an extension. The extension that they're, quote, going to work on, that's kind of like the BV extension a few years ago. Why do teams feel like they have to extend guys when they, like, it's just like this year. I wouldn't extend BV after this year. He's already on till 2030. You don't need to extend. No. I thought that was kind of weird today. But who knows, man? I don't know where they're at and where they're going to end up.
I mean, to say they're used to playing in loud stadiums means nothing.
Yeah, let me get to Jen. I saw Jen put something. Let me see.
Yeah, I was trying to find the original comment, Jay. Can you find it?
I'm looking for the original, and I don't see it. So, Jen, just based on this, I mean, prayers up. I don't know who it's for, but somebody needs a lung transplant. St. Jude's wants prayers to make it through Friday to be able to watch it sooner than 20th is his 15th birthday. Man, that's.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the original.
Jen, but
I'd like to either have a name or know who we're praying.
Yeah, that's man. That's very tough, man. It's hate to see that, really do. Man,
yeah, and hey, I know I can assure you, Jen, that I'll add that to a prayer list and pray for healing and good answers and everything on that.
Hey, Corey, I got a question. Tell me the age range of the people that show up here, first off. I'd like to know. But, hey, Jerm, if it's on a day I can make it on a Saturday, I would be down to do it.
All depends on Sawyer's game.
Yeah.
Sawyer hoop shoot champ this last weekend. Moving on to the region.
Hey, I was at a cheer comp, won the thing.
You won it?
State
you won it?
My daughter did. State championship, high school state championship Friday. Of course, it's Oklahoma.
Oh, wow. You got a high school state champion cheer competition on the same night as OU football?
Correct.
Are you already trying to figure things out?
Performance at 6:00. Awards shortly after that. So trying to figure all the things out, Jerm, but it's cool that they got a really good team and stuff. So it's cool.
Your son going to be in Norman though, right? Is he going to be in Norman?
Son will be in Norman at the game. Hey, look at this. 60.
Hey,
wow.
Is it Phillip Rivers?
No, it's Phillip Rivers' dad.
I love Phillip Rivers, Jay.
Did he not look like a coach on the sideline when he was warming up? Look like
dude is class.
Oh yeah,
he's an unbelievable interview, man. He's so good in the press conferences. It's unbelievable.
I didn't watch any pressers, so I don't.
Dallas is playing right now. I don't know what the score is. They're up 23-17 when we started this show.
Hey, let me say this real quick. Tom says you're cooked, bro, but good luck to your daughter. Here's the thing. I will always put family events in front of Sooner football. Always. Okay. Yeah. Just like Michael says, there's an ESPN app. I have ways to watch the game. But You know what? A daughter going for a state championship, don't get that back.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Someone's mentioned the ESPN app, and that's what I've used to watch things and just to follow scores. But my son tonight was like 40 seconds ahead of me following a score, and it was like the Real app. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but if you follow the ESPN score thing, if you're not watching the game, it's before if you're watching it. I mean, it's updated.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about it's some kind of, it's called Real or something.
I've never heard of it.
It was so quick. It was insane.
Really?
Benjamin Banner must have that on his television or something.
Hey, here's what I will disagree with you at 918. Now, the dude that's in charge of the Arkansas one, he's never been even a minute behind on anybody's performance. The dude is an organized machine, and he runs it like a machine. I mean, if you're supposed to go on at 7 at night, they don't back it like you're on at 7. It's been great as far as that aspect. So it's a little different, but they do last all day. I mean, and here's the thing: I got 2 daughters on different age groups, so you're kind of there all day. But
hey, how late? 918. How late Sugar 66 open in the Mother Road? How late on weekdays is that place open? That location. Hey Jay, what else going on about this game? Like, I mean, you can break the game down till you're blue in the face. These teams know each other. I don't think. I mean, maybe the first drive you see some different things. If you guys remember, Bama showed a lot of different things in that first matchup. They had 2 or 3 trick plays, so they already showed some trickery, and I expect more coming this week because I think to beat Oklahoma, you're going to have to get a touchdown that's not on a methodical drive. Like, I don't think you're going to just methodically drive down this team. You're going to have to get a big play or a trick play or something to score a tutty, I think.
yeah,
Hey, Corey, I'm up about 4:35 every day, and I go to bed about midnight. You sleep more than I do, Corey, and you're a young pup, okay? Okay?
Corey's got to get on them sticks and play college football 25, Jerm, at about noon. About noon every day, right, Corey? I'm just playing. You know I'm playing, Corey, but from the Discord. But so yeah, I can be there I can drive there and be there by 9, bro. I do get up early as well. I'm an early bird. Flea flicker to Ryan Williams. Cool. Intercepted by Bowen. I like that. Tennis girl. That'd be cool. Bowen taking it to the house the other way. Bowen's got to keep his pick streak alive versus Alabama. So that's what needs to happen. Teresa, wherever she's at, says it's up to 3 degrees here. Wow. Now, Chris Everett says, would love to see Hawkins run a wishbone just to see it. I don't think they're going to bring anything out with it, a package with him, but that'd be kind of interesting. I don't think they will.
Jay, if he has said he's leaving, he's not playing him. Yeah, Michael says LT Overton, unlikely to play. He didn't play against Georgia. It hurt him. I mean, anytime there's an O lineman out with protection, okay, they're open on 9. I've got to look at my schedule. But might be cool to just see who wants to meet up there, like on Thursday night, possibly. I need to look at my schedule and see if I got anything at school that night. But yeah, Crystal says Bama just needs to play the same game with 1 less turnover. Yeah, Crystal, we could do this every day, every night. Like, Bama just needs to play the same game they did that time, except not turn the ball over 3 times. Unless OU's offense shows up. And then I could say, yeah, OU just needs to do the same thing they did last time, unless their offense shows up. And then I could say, well, OU just has to score touchdowns instead of field goals, unless Bama shows up. I mean, that's a game we're going to be able to play over and over again. It does come down to make plays.
Yeah.
Why am I getting Overton and Proctor? I keep thinking Overton's the guy that they put in the backfield on offense.
That's Caden Proctor.
That's Caden Proctor. God.
Yes. What are you doing? Maybe you're thinking another Overton. I don't know, Jerem.
No, I know Overton D-tackle that OU recruited, Jay, but I didn't think it was the same.
Taj Overton. That's not. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking Proctor in my mind still. I don't know. Yeah. 74.
What's up, Corks? How you doing tonight, man? 18 degrees in South Carolina. We got people from Georgia on here. Student Cowboy says dropping to 23. It's 21 where I'm at here right now. Corrections wants the phone. It's in there, but let me add it again. Corrections.
Tennis girls chilly down there in Alabama. 18 degrees. Get that fire going, tennis girl. I guarantee you it's going to be hot at the Palace on the Prairie when the Sooners are there. It's going to be hot.
Tennessee is 12 degrees. That's cold for Tennessee, bro.
Hey, Corks, did you hear someone you hear Cade take your tagline? It was beautiful.
Well, that was great.
It's growing. You're growing the tagline.
I almost thought when Cade called in and started talking, it almost sounded like Fit with Fry at the beginning. He was so amped up, dude.
What? Well, Chief, according to Cade, who has inside information, he's been full participation at practices the last few days.
Couple practices.
So I would expect him to play.
Yeah. I'm in Northwest Arkansas, Cade.
Hey, Michael said we did recruit LT. His dad's Milton Overton. So
Cade,
it
if
is,
you're
it
ever
is
in
the guy OU recruited.
Cade, if you're ever in the area, let's need to meet up, man. And anybody that's ever in there, let's meet up, lunch or something.
I'm waiting on corrections. Did you drop the phone line, NJ?
I did. I dropped it in for him.
He'll be here in a second. Give him 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. Not here yet. Okay.
Not here yet.
I don't like the what ifs either. You can play. I hate what ifs. I hated it as a teacher when students would ask me what if questions.
Let me ask you this. When you think about OU and rematches, even you have to go to the Big 12 days. Okay. I hated it. And when they had to go to the Big 12, it's different because it's a playoff. But I hated it in Big 12 championship games when they would rematch with Baylor or Iowa State. I always felt like it was just tough because you already played the team. But in all those situations, OU performed well in those. So, hey, definitely, man. Wrights would be a great spot to go to. I mean,
Hey,
we need to meet up. Michael, I know you're in the area, aren't you? We need to meet up, bro. Seriously.
Hey, Corks. I agree with you, Corks. If OU gets by Bama, they're going to make a run. Hey, are you saying that for the same reason I am? Because I think it's because OU Bama know each other really well. Once you get outside of that, team doesn't know OU as well, and I think OU is going to prepare at an elite level with BV to shut some things down. Let's get to correction.
Real quick before I get corrections, I want to read this comment. 918, me and Chief T-Bird have a bet on that Tech Oregon game. But how sad is it? This is what I think is very sad. That you can pencil Oregon into that game in the college football playoff. You should not have a gimme like Oregon's having. The group of 5 this year is ridiculous. I don't think they have a chance. I think it's ridiculous.
I don't either.
Let's get a correction.
Hey guys, how you doing tonight?
Doing well.
Trying to stay warm, man.
Oh man, you look a little bit cold there, Jay.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't have the hood on anymore, so I'm warming up.
There you go, man. So my score prediction for the game this Friday: OU 27, Bama 10.
Wow.
I really, yeah. I think the offense starts getting a little bit cooking. I mean, the thing is about a lot of the analysts, and I love Crystal to death. I just kind of disagree on kind of this narrative out there. Well, they make it sound like it was Jackson Arnold out there just dropping the ball and giving the ball to Oklahoma. I mean, that wasn't the case at all. I mean, Ty Simpson got absolutely just annihilated, blown up for that fumble. That receiver, what's the receiver's name?
Bernard?
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan Williams.
Ryan Williams. Yeah, thank you. Brain fart right there. Ryan Williams. I mean, he was on that kick return or punt return or whatever, and it was absolutely beautiful that ball was punched out. I mean, it's not like he just dropped the ball and gave OU the ball back. And, we were living it. We absolutely broke Ty Simpson. Defense broke Ty Simpson. Coming into that game, he only threw one interception all year, and he threw multiple that game. And they called an extra one back that we did pick off on a BS, pass interference call in the end zone. Our defense was absolutely just lights out against Bama. But it's always this narrative of, well, if Bama just didn't give the ball to Oklahoma. No, Oklahoma took the ball away.
OU made plays, and you know what you can also say is, like, OU made a lot of plays that game, and Bama didn't, and they had opportunities and they didn't make them. I mean,
and here's the other, and to build off that too, Bama scored 14 points off of trick plays, and I'm not whining about it. I mean, it's totally legit to do that and everything, but they needed gimmickry plays to be able to get on the board against our defense.
Well, they can't run the ball. That's the problem.
Hey, do you remember the end of this game though? So OU has the lead. They punt the ball. Bama's down 23-21. All they need is a field goal. They're about at midfield. And this is just an example of what you're saying. Ty Simpson had been broken. Not just hit a lot. His mentality was rocked, okay? He had Bernard on about a 17-yard out route where Eli Bowen slipped. It would have gotten them in field goal range. He threw the ball in the dirt, 5 yards short, okay? His mentality – and that's what happens when you get hit a lot and you don't know when the pressure's coming. And that's credit OU. He could have made that play, but he didn't. And then on 4th and 6 or 4th and 3, whatever it was at the end, Peyton Bowen gets his hand there and knocks it down. Like, that's a play by the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not saying, and just to make it crystal clear, I am not saying that our offense doesn't need to do better. I am not trying to make that claim. They need to do better, and I think they will get better. And another thing is everybody keeps saying, well, Bama's going to get healed up and getting players back. Well, so was Oklahoma. John Mateer needed to get him more healthy too, and so did RMT and a bunch of our guys. I mean, it goes both ways, but this one-sided thing about everything's just in the benefit, of Bama is just insane. I mean, OU is going to be a lot better too, and plus, this isn't in T-Town anymore, baby. This is like last year where we're at the Palace on the Prairie, and it's going to be a really hostile environment. It's going to be insane, with the playoff game there. They're shutting down the campus. Basically, the whole town of Norman's shutting down, and everybody's going to be there at the Palace on the Prairie, standing room only, all around the outside of the stadium to be part of what's going to happen. And I tell you this right now, if we beat Bama, which we will, for the third time in 13 months, we get the privilege of doing that. And that would even make Kirby Smart proud, right? Because he has a really hard time beating Bama. But we're going to play Georgia in the national championship game. We're going to walk right through Indiana. We're going to walk through the rest of them. We're going to play Georgia in the national title game.
I love it, Corrections. I love it. Hey, thanks for calling, man. Love it.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
OU, Georgia. Hey, tennis girl. Double the yards, doesn't matter. How many yards do they have the second half passing? 80, period, okay?
It doesn't matter anyway.
Aaron's right. If it's about yards, Lincoln Riley would be the GOAT right now.
Points on the scoreboard is all I care about on Friday night. And I honestly don't care how OU gets there on Friday, as long as they win.
I could care less.
918 still wanting to play the basketball game. We need to play that basketball.
I love how it says G's God instead of Great God.
That's awesome name. I mean, geez, that's pretty funny. People seem to basically the first half. That's correct. OU made adjustments. 918 says Aaron dropping bars.
I like what Juan Blero said. OU's already exceeded a lot of people's expectations. It's gravy time, baby. It's gravy time.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. It's gravy, but man, this team, they so bad want it. They feel like they got something special, man, on this team. They do because of the way they win and stuff.
Get to this comment, Jay, because I want to hear your take. Because first, I'm going to say mine. So let's just say, how does Mateer get better? Well, in other words, what can he do better?
There's one word. It's easy. It's one word.
Things that are correctable. Well, I've got one. One thing that's correctable is be more decisive to take off and run and not dance around. Just go get yards. That would be better. Another thing to be better is stop throwing the ball to the opposing team when there's 3 guys on your receiver. Make the layup passes.
To me, the one word I think the one word for Mateer to make it be better for him, to me, would be consistency. He's inconsistent. He'll throw. Perfect example was the Missouri game. They ran the same play basically 2 in a row to Centennial. First slant, misses him behind him. Second slant, touchdown. I mean, he's got to be more consistent. That's got to be the thing that changes. He was a lot more consistent early on this year. He still had issues, but here's the thing: consistency and turnovers. If you don't turn the ball over, I mean, you heard BV on the OU DNA offense. Second, don't turn the ball over. Don't turn the ball over. We'll be in good shape, and that's usually pretty good when you have a good defense.
Wow, we got a viewer writing a poem. This is crazy stuff right here. Hey, Jay.
What? What? Do what now?
Corrections, man. He said, telling tennis girl he might have to call back in.
Corrections wrote a poem?
Poem. According to you, it's a poem.
Wait, Corrections wrote a poem about a viewer? What's going on? Jeez. What is this?
Jay.
It's The Bachelor. What's going on here? I mean,
Bobby, it's a killer if it's a slant route, but also it's an easy ball to get a pick 6 on if the linebacker's cut in front of it because it's telegraphed. Okay, it's too telegraphed to me a lot of times. And hey, John Mateer could go on an elite run, Jay, and be drafted. Could be. He could be playing for some NFL round for where he's going to be drafted, or he's coming back next year to OU. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of pressure on him.
I think he's coming back. I don't think there's any question about it.
Dump the RPO, and I hope they have. I hope they have and come up with a little bit different look.
Hey, did you see the name today that got became the wide receiver coach at Ole Miss?
I did.
LaDamian Washington, man, guy that took over for Kell back in the day, wasn't on. Let's see, was he was BV's first wide receiver coach at Oklahoma, and then he went. Can't remember where he went after that, but he just became Ole Miss's wide receiver coach. So that's an interesting hire for them. We'll see. Mess 100%, Michael says. Cowboys are always doomed, Sooner Cowboys. Come on now. They weren't making the playoffs anyway, guys.
No.
I mean, so.
Hey, says 80 yards. Yeah, hey, they didn't get over 100 yards. They didn't. I don't know. I saw the comment, too, by Tennis Girl about they ran all over OU. I guess you're right, because OU really only lasts about 40 yards usually. Benjamin, player of the game.
I want to – is that an ear?
I want to hear.
I think he wants to hear player of the game. Okay, go ahead and pick your player of the game. Do you want it? Is it too early?
I'm going to go with the guy who's been the big play guy, Satania.
Do you think he's a player of the game? Oh, I would go – I mean, I think the player of the game is going to be OU's defense, but picking a guy off, I don't know.
I've got to get to Crystal because I don't want Crystal to think that – Crystal, I think OU fans would be kidding themselves if there's not some concerns.
Like, oh, yeah. Who says that?
Crystal,
Who says no concern?
Every time OU plays, I'm concerned. I'm not with any of my teams. Like, I'm concerned because they haven't been able to move the ball. I'm concerned because they turn the ball over a lot. I'm concerned because they've had 3 weeks off and sometimes tackling is the first thing to go. I'm concerned because it's a big-time game and we'll have to see if they can win that. Like, you can be concerned but also still pick. Easy Money, thanks for the super tonight, man. Really appreciate the support of our channel, Easy Money. Appreciate the $30 super again. Thanks so much. Predictions for Tuesday's injury report. Well, one, I think it'll be Wednesday's report. And I think RMT will be questionable, even though it sounds
Agreed.
Even though it sounds like he's fully participating, according to Cade, who has an insider source.
And let's not talk about the ones like Sexton and Taylor. I don't think they're going to play. So I mean,
they're out. Yeah, the ones and Gentry's not playing. I think RMT is questionable, and I'm going to say I think Jake Michael is questionable. And outside of that, I don't think there's anyone else that matters on it. As far as Bama goes, I think Jam Miller's questionable, and I think Cuevas would be questionable.
Let me ask you this on Michael. I'm a little concerned on Michael.
Because no one's talked about it.
Yeah, I'm very concerned that he it's kind of weird situation. Like, why has there been no chatter on him? It's odd. Unless I missed something today, did they bring it up? But here's the thing. If he's not available, it's Fabechi at center and it's Foje at guard. Hey, also, I got to say this, guys.
Sexton's not playing.
Are we? Yeah, I don't either, Kate. I'm not thinking he's going to play, or I think there'd been more chatter about it.
But Sexton won't be ready. Will
no, it'll be Foje. It'll be the same lineup they played against LSU. It'll be Foje at right guard. Hey, Jerm, have we as a fan base underappreciated Fabechi? I kind of think we have. I don't think he's got the love that he really deserves. The guy has played a ton of snaps at OU. He's improved quite a bit from last year. He's played guard. He played center and had a pretty good game against LSU. No issue snapping the ball. I feel like we've underappreciated him as a transfer. I really do. I think people want to always get on Beto stuff. Ended up being a good get out of the portal for Oklahoma. But by far his best portal get as a O-line for Beto and portal guys. And he's had no injuries. That's right.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Fabechi has been underappreciated.
Yeah.
And what Bill Beatenbow, people want to talk about his lack of development. I don't know what they're watching. Look what he's done with Fabechi. Fabechi's going to be in the NFL because of Bill Beatenbow as well.
Oh, yeah. I think
Crystal liked the now, hey, I'll just say this right now. It wasn't my pick. That was not mine. That was the Jackson pick. and I agree with you.
Wait, who was the winner?
He picked the Ole Miss, the game OU loses. It should have been the other one.
Oh, the play of the year.
I don't care if it was a bust in coverage. That was the offensive play of the year to Satania with 2.5, 3 minutes left in a game to go to the playoff.
To be honest, there wasn't a whole lot of great offensive plays.
No, there wasn't.
Hey,
but that's what. Hey, Crystal, is that the one you would have picked too? The LSU Satania.
Hey,
now the other one was maybe a better play and the speed, but
yeah. What do you think about? It's not a great year for quarterbacks draftable, and I didn't even know Moore was draftable. I thought he had to come back, so I'm even behind on that.
Yeah, to me, Jay. Hey, I'll say this: I like hearing Mendoza. Like I think he's good up on with the mic. And I don't want to question his toughness at all, but I've said this, Jay, and I'm going to say it again. If OU can get by Bama,
I like their.
I like their chance against Indiana because I'm just telling you, they're on a high from beating Ohio State. Mendoza's been in the limelight for a couple weeks now. Tears have been shed all over the place. And they haven't played their biggest game yet. Sign me up.
Yeah. And that was a great individual play. That was
a great play.
I think I even
great play, Crystal.
I think I even mentioned that in the video.
Give me some more of that this week.
I think I even mentioned that in the video. Hey, there was a comment I wanted to bring up. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, you're talking about Rocco Beck. Rocco Beck. Yeah, he didn't have as good of a year this year, though. Didn't have as good of a year.
Oh, this is what I want to bring up. I know it's a little off topic, but you were talking about Mendoza and stuff. Man, Diego Pavia, awful look after the Heisman Awards.
That was terrible. He apologized today.
Terrible. Yeah, somebody got to him today and said, dude, you got to apologize. That's bad. What he did last night afterwards with all over social media saying, F the Heisman voters, putting it all over stuff. I mean, dude, grow up a little bit. Like,
I agree.
And I mean that in a nice way. Like, dude, you had a great year. You finished second in the Heisman. You're going to go to the NFL and get on a roster. Don't ruin it by doing silly stuff. Respect the people that voted for you and move on. You didn't win the award. Don't be crying about it. Move on.
Hey, and speaking of that, Jay, almost every year before a bowl game in the past, like big games, OU had issues with that off the field stuff. I don't want to jinx it, but this year right now, people seem to be locked in about everything. Hey, Joe, I do think, like, I'm not saying maybe there was a screen behind in front of him where he was reading it. I just think when I've heard him, he seems pretty genuine.
Who?
Mendoza.
Yeah, the speech did kind of feel, I agree with what somebody said, but yeah, I agree. 918, something was off. It was, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if that's the case, but maybe he was around friends too and just wanted to make a big deal about it. I don't know. It was just, so now maybe so, Dr. Ball, but don't you think he'll be on a roster? I mean, Dylan Gabriel's on a roster.
Yeah.
I think Pavia gets on a roster. I don't know how long he'll play or anything. I mean, I don't know Chase Daniel's size, but Chase Daniel made a killing as a backup quarterback. Surge best hit was spot on. Good to know, Crystal. Thanks. And thanks for watching too. Appreciate that. I mean, appreciate you just didn't watch the live show. You jumped on there and watched the video. So glad to be able to do that.
Hey, fair to say, biggest week in Norman, Oklahoma in the history of Oklahoma football?
For a home game, yeah, there's not a bigger one.
For Norman, Oklahoma.
There's not a bigger one for a game at Oklahoma than this.
This is the biggest game in the history of Oklahoma football in Norman. Correct.
Yeah.
And Jay, it just has the feeling about it. Like, it is going to be so crazy there. It's going to be insane, dude. It's going to be absolute bonkers. And why did Tennis Girl say she thinks it's better that the game's Friday for Bama? What does that have to do with it? They don't play well on Saturday? I'm confused.
I have no clue. Hey, Jern.
Wait. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
One thing we do have to take into consideration, there's been people down on Bama. with how they're playing at the end of the year, with how Simpson's playing, they have every chance to just erase all of that. They win this game, nothing else matters, and the same thing's true for OU.
Hey, yeah, you're right. And Crystal brings up something interesting. And this I'm so glad she brought this up, because here's what I want to say.
Exactly.
Listen, I think the second half of the year, obviously BV's like, we can't lose games. So we can't just be throwing the ball everywhere. But with the turnovers they had against LSU, do you go back to more of you got to be conservative, or do you play like this and just go all out? I don't know what they're going. I think it's an interesting question of what they did.
Two things I want to see from Oklahoma on offense. Crystal's talking about attacking. If he throws picks, if they're deep balls, I'm fine with it. Take shots. If they pick off a deep ball, at least Bama's got to go the length of the field. You can't have a pick six like on a slant route, okay? But the other thing I would love to see from Oklahoma is an actual running back screen. An actual running back screen. Let the pressure come, dump it off to X-Rob or Torrey Blaylock and see what happens. I'd love to see that. Yeah, and Fit Trader, sometimes a loss makes you better. I agree. I also think there's something to say with how OU just plays so hard for BV. I'm not sure with DeBoer. Like, I don't know, Jay. You got guys who played for Saban now are playing. It's a hard transition. I mean, OU did run the Deion Burks wide receiver screen for a touchdown. What was different on that is they did not have little scat receivers blocking. They brought the lineman out to block on that. It's different. So, yeah, I agree. Corrections. It feels like it's a different team. It feels like it's something similar to that 2000 team. They're just locked in together. If running backs are healthy, I think we can play conservative. In other words, sustaining drives, like Teresa says, methodically moving down, couple bootlegs here and there. You get up 10 points on this team, you can lock in on that defense and try to just create more turnovers.
Jeremy, want to hit trivia?
I do, Jay. Sugar 66, he just said earlier, open until 9 o'clock on the weekdays over there at the Mother Road Market. It's a dessert shop here in the 918 area at the Mother Road, also over by the Blue Well in Catoosa, but a variety of great desserts for your delicacy or eating pleasure. Check him out, Sugar 66, very own 918, the king of trivia, is who owns that business. So go support him at Sugar 66. And if you do so, tell him you're a Surgeaholic, man. I'm sure he'd love to meet you if you're on this show every night like he is.
Yeah. Hey, here we go. Trivia. This one's, I think it's going to be a little difficult, even though we're not too far removed from it. But in the OU Alabama first game this year, how much time was on the clock when they snapped the ball on the fourth down play to end the game? When Peyton Bowen knocked it away, how much time was on the ball when the ball on the clock when the ball was snapped? Not when the play ended, when the ball was snapped. That's the question. You can't Google it, people. Can't Google it.
918 will still get it.
It's not 22 seconds. It's not 1:30. It's not 1:05. It's not 23. It's not 1:14. We got some good guesses in here. Man, this one's very close. Madrano's close. I'll give you that. He's close. Yeah, it's
man, Jay, 918, 53.
Oh, man, that's very close.
Someone's going to have to go back and watch the game to get this.
That's how I got it.
Wow. Just answer around there and they'll get it, Jay. You've given them. You told them they're close, so.
I mean, based on when I saw it on my video, it's 54 seconds.
Correct. 54 seconds or 54 seconds?
Well, seconds, Jeremy, for sure. But we'll give it to corrections. But I don't know. We'll give it to corrections.
Hey, Jay, good night tonight, man. 4 nights away now after tonight.
Isn't that crazy? Games on Friday. I cannot get used to it, but I can't wait, man.
I'm here for it, man. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun week, man. It is going to be an absolute psychotic week. here on the Surge, as it is pretty much every night, but especially this week. Cannot wait. We're going to have a lot of things coming up as we talk about this game and break down this game. We'll be live every night. Thanks for watching tonight. Crystal, appreciate your couple of supers that you dropped in here. Corrections, thanks for your $5 super. Easy money for the $30 super. Appreciate you guys very much and the support. Hit the like for the channel. It really helps our algorithm out. We've tried from the get-go trying to grow this thing organically and by producing content each and every night. And that's what we do. We're here live every night. I say that after we missed last night, but we try. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night.
I like mess there, move the change, and then got to say it. Tomorrow, Bobby's going to be 68, baby.
Excellent. Happy early birthday.
Happy birthday, Bobby. Let's go.
Hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a marvelous Monday. Maybe a magical Monday.
Stop. We're not doing that again. Bye.
Maybe a maniac. Maybe a maniacal Monday.